roots. Because those are cartilage.
Hey, Brandy, you're gonna go all the way up. All of that is part of it. Just diagonal. Yeah. Straight up. Straight? Yeah, straight up.
No, you're gonna cut two sides around the sternum.
Oh, okay, yeah. My bad.
On the side of the sternum.
She's pretty messed up.
It doesn't move. No, it's bolted onto the desk. Ugh, that's gross. She's pulling the sternum out.
Off?
Yeah. The sternum. No, the whole sternum itself.
The whole sternum, the whole.
She cut the sternum
Just
from the
throw
ribs.
that away. Now, you're gonna cut this one here. You know, because like when you
Is that
cut
the sternum?
yeah, and then we can cut it here.
Miss Ramos, you're like ready to be a surgeon here.
She's tearing it into the
She's
skin.
ruthless.
Oh, she's already dead.
Oh, this is about you.
That's what it did to you.
That was instant karma for you. So she's already dead.
Did you get the whole sternum off? Yeah.
Yes, right here.
Don't let me talk.
Oh God, I can see the heart.
Now,
Oh, my baby's heart. He's really juice. It's bigger than mine. Go over here. I can look at everything.
She's just cutting the ribs apart to expose the organs. And dumping out the juice.
That's.
Ugh.
Ooh.
That's just like liver juice.
Lemon juice?
Liver juice. Oh, yeah.
Ow.
there. Okay. You see this now?
Yes.
That's good.
Oh my
Is that the
god.
intestine?
This is the greater omentum, the one that protects the internal organs.
So it's not intestine? It's just
The-
muscle?
these are the intestines. This is the greater omentum.
It's like a sheath, right?
Yeah,
Kind of
it's
like
a
one?
plastic sheath and at fat. We have that too. Now, here.
Where does it carry the babies then? Does that
Later on, one at a time.
Is it?
Okay, you see this dark one here? The dark one is the third innermost layer, the transversus abdominis, correct?
Transversus abdomen.
Mm-hmm. The outer one is the external oblique. Listen.
The top layer is like a fat sheet covering it, and the intestines in the bottom. That's like the fat covering it. Yeah. No, not yet. She didn't take it out. She's separating like the skin layer or something.
The abdominal layer.
Abdominal layer.
You see that? This is the transversus abdominis. This is the internal oblique. The external oblique is on the outer one, but it's not in here.
It's that thin,
yes,
thin
here.
one?
This is the rectus, the transversus abdominis. You see how there's an inner layer? Just the internal oblique.
You guys don't know that.
And this is the external one. This.
Oh.
The external one. There are 2 layers here. But the inner one, the darkest one, is the transversus abdominis. You can separate that into 3 layers. You see these 3 layers? Yes.
Is that the gluteus? No, it's the abdomen.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What gluteus?
I saw you in the
The
back.
external oblique and the internal oblique and the transversus abdominis. Okay, so here is your diaphragm, correct?
Ah.
And this is the liver. So there's like left lobe, median lobe, right lobe. What is this?
Wait, what?
Kidney?
The
Your stomach?
gallbladder.
Oh.
What's inside? Bile. Okay. So here is the heart, correct? And here is the.
Uy, sorry. We're like moving
You
around.
see this?
My bad.
You see this? You see this gland here?
Uh-huh.
That's the thymus gland.
Oh, hormone.
Okay. So I can take it, so I can expose the superior vena
Your
cava.
thymus is right above your heart?
So you're taking it out to expose what?
There.
Thymus glands.
Oh, the superior vena cava is really big.
Which is right on top of the heart.
Okay.
That's right.
You see, when I
I'm proud of
said,
her. I'm proud of her.
what do you call the vein that is attached to the thymus gland? The internal mammary vein. This is the superior vena cava, correct? Okay. Now,
She threw it out.
It's this now right here.
yeah.
It's right on top of the heart.
So we are now going to.
It's covering the superior vena
We are now
cava.
going to see
No, where's she going?
the branching of the
Got it?
veins.
It's little.
It's like a piece of, yeah.
Yeah.
Can one of those stab your finger, miss?
Okay, miss, I'm gonna pull this back a little bit so we can get into the video.
Okay, here. Here now the branching. You see the branching now?
It was right on top of the heart. It's like a little piece of skin. It's like covering the superior vena cava.
Oh, well then. Got no thymus.
I know.
No hormones.
Okay. What are the branching now of the veins?
Those are the
Superior vena cava, internal mammary vein,
The
left brachiocephalic vein, right brachiocephalic vein, ano, isn't it? Like left subclavian. Subclavian is the shoulder, clavicle. Left subclavian, right subclavian, and what do you call the one that goes to the neck?
jugular?
The jugular vein. That's the left jugular vein, the right jugular vein. Like I said, if you wanna go deeper and see all the branching, so whatever branches out in here, it becomes the external jugular vein. Correct? So you see now, you see, that's the vein.
Did you guys get to the superior
Now,
vena cava?
in the carotid artery, I told you arteries are much deeper than veins. So you can just push this, set aside this one, and then you will see the carotid artery. You see this now? And that is the So this is the aortic arch, correct? That's the arch. Oh, this is really big. This is the aortic arch. There are only 2 branches in the aortic arch. The main one is the left subclavian artery. Then the next big one is the brachiocephalic artery. So there's only 2. Because this one I'm showing you is the phrenic vein. This one that goes here. Okay? So there are only 2 branching. Left subclavian vein, artery, brachiocephalic artery, and then I said the brachiocephalic artery will branches into 3, correct? If this is the left subclavian artery, this is the right subclavian artery, this is the left common carotid artery, this is the right common carotid artery, and it will continue up to here. You see that?
Oh, I can see his vertebrae.
Yeah. What is this?
The trachea?
The trachea. What is this?
The esophagus.
Correct.
Ooh, you're good.
Okay.
Got this.
Very good.
watch
So
Grey's
you
Anatomy.
you see how the carotid artery are also like paralleling it's underneath the jugular. So this is the
So when they have heart surgery, what do you do?
I don't know any.
Because they have to break the ribs to get to the heart.
Like
yes,
what
like
is
an
it called?
incision.
They cut the sternum through the sternum with like a saw, right? And then they get they're like these things, and the clamps. Yeah, and they
Oh, yeah.
The open it.
they
But that is when they
I
do
wanna see how
the
it
pacemaker,
heals.
huh? They insert the pacemaker.
yeah, and all heart open heart surgery.
Yes. So you see now the aortic arch, how big it is? That's the aortic arch.
that's awesome.
So I will not tell you yet because we still have 3 more meetings anyway.
So this is it for
So
today?
this is for today. So again, superior vena cava. Where's the inferior vena cava? There.
Oh,
There's
it
the
is.
inferior. Okay, and the nerve, that connects to the diaphragm is this the one? No, it's the phrenic nerve. This one. There. Where is it? No, that's not the one. There's a nerve. No, it must be here. Yeah, that goes in here. Yeah.
Its heart is like this size.
The small
She
one.
doesn't like to look at it?
Can you imagine that if you're gonna dissect?
Are we gonna get to cut open the heart?
No.
Okay.
The pig's heart
The
already
big heart,
saw
yeah.
it.
I just didn't know if we were.
Can we cut it
maybe
out
because
and
it
cut
was
it open anyways?
maybe because it
Well,
was
if you
bigger.
want to.
We did it because it was bigger, right?
This is the phrenic nerve. It connects to the diaphragm. There's one here. There's one here too. Probably is this the one? Yes.
Oh, there's two.
There's two. Probably not it. But it's like this too. It runs parallel to the heart like that. So you see now? Then we have the sac of the heart, then we have the epicardium, the myocardium, and so on. And it will be asked in the bigger pig's heart though. So you see this now? Okay. And then of course you have the diaphragm, the liver. Here is your stomach. It's a J shape. That's the spleen.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Yeah. These are the kidneys.
Oh, I want to see the kidneys.
Oh my god. It doesn't have a kidney? So
Is it behind that?
Yeah. There. Where's the other one? Huh?
Is it that one?
It only has one?
Should be like a big ball.
Here.
Not that? Yeah,
No.
that's a kidney.
There's a kidney.
Oh my god.
Then what you can do
like a
is
lima bean.
it's
Yeah, you got it.
like like that one. You see, you can clean it up like that. And then I will teach you the parts later on. So these are your small intestines. This is your large intestine. That's the urinary bladder. Okay, is this a male? Yeah, a young
it's a
one.
female.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, we will discuss the other part later. So I will not tell you everything now, so that at least you can what you can
that's it for
identify
right
are the
now.
ones.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
So the heart right now is in a sac, right?
Yeah.
For the pig's heart,
Very
is
good.
that going to be in a sac too?